There are 2 pages. I didn't staple them together, so just go ahead and take the first one first. When you're finished, as always, just flip it over on your desk, cover your answers. That will tell me that you're all done. Again, everything should be cleared off your desk. Shouldn't take you longer than about 5 minutes.
That test was hard.
I told you you should have studied, Trevor.
I think I figured it out.
Good. Wow, this looks really good. I think Trevor aced it.
Heh, that's what she thinks.
I wonder what would happen if I caught a student cheating on this test. I wonder what Poway High School's academic honesty policy is. Maybe I should go ask Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher, do you have a few minutes?
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
How's your school year starting off?
It's going well. Thank
Good to
you.
hear. Good to hear. Come on and sit down. Let's
Okay.
chat.
Thank you. Mr. Fisher, you know, being a new teacher, I'm just not real familiar with Poway High School's academic honesty policy, and I want to make sure I know how to enforce it. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about what it involves.
Absolutely. There really, for me, are 2 significant components of the academic honesty policy. One of them is that it is a school rule, and it's something that the kids need to know and they need to abide by. The second is that it's kind of a code of conduct. It's a statement about what we believe in. It's a statement about integrity, about the way to act, about honesty. And so it becomes something much broader than a school rule over the course of time.
So now I think I understand the general idea of the policy, but I'm just wondering specifically, what constitutes a breach of Poway High School's academic honesty policy?
Well, there's really a variety of things that could be considered violations of the policy. It could be anywhere from simple cheating on an exam to copying somebody's homework to any violation of cheating on an essay. What we see sometimes, some of the worst violations I think are that some student will copy another student's paper, or they'll get a paper from the internet. It can also mean even using sources that you've not fully identified. That too can be considered a violation. So they are quite broad, and I'm glad you came in today because it's really the teacher's responsibility to give a sense of expectation.
So suppose I did catch one of my students cheating. How would an assistant principal deal with that particular student?
It really depends on the violation. If it's a classroom-type violation that has to do with copying an assignment or homework, it's considered level 1. And that is mostly handled by you with the student and the parent. If it's a level 2 violation, which is the type that I was referring to earlier, then it's going to involve not only you, but it will involve one of the assistant principals and an actual face-to-face meeting with the parent and the students.
So do you have any specific advice for me to make sure that I'm doing my job right?
Absolutely. First, let me ask you a question. In the short time you've spent with your students, do you think that they respect you?
Yes.
With that in mind, then I would tell you this. I think the policy is only as important as the respect that kids have for you. So my best advice for you would be to let kids know how you feel about not only the policy, but how you feel about lying, cheating, stealing, dishonesty, and if they respect you and they know that it's important to you, I believe that they'll be much less likely to violate that policy. The policy really is far more than about a discipline issue, about catching students, and it's more than academics. I believe it's a time where we can really emphasize to kids the kinds of values that we think are important, and I think that you guys in the classroom are the very people who can influence their values as they get older, and I think it'll have an impact on them the rest of their lives.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Mr. Fisher. I really feel like I understand the academic honesty policy better. So thank you.
Very good. I appreciate you taking the time to come down today.
All right, take care.
Okay. Very good.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. They all cheated. I'm gonna have to give a referral for every single kid in my class.